One of the first gigs Reno Jones played was a presidential fundraiser for Al Gore. Soon after, we were opening for the likes of Ray Charles, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, Maria Muldaur. Then we played a gig inside Chino Women's Prison, got fired from Disneyland, and now we're down here in Slab City filming. Well, no gig is too far or pays too little.
Out here in the desert, this is a community where we don't have electricity and the conveniences of the modern day world. A lot of people do not have television and entertainment such as the modern world does, and so a lot of people out here read books, and these are people who wouldn't normally read books out in the real world, but they would read books out here in the desert. And so I decided that we needed a library.
Our original goal was to do a DVD, a concert film.
The typical band thing to do would have been to go to a club, get 100 of your reluctant friends to come down and go, yay, yay, and be on camera and make it look crowded.
Bill's idea was to try and do something good for the village.
I'd been building this project for some time before that, and then you guys just walked up.
I had always figured that a place as remote like this could always appreciate some live music.
Stan's excitement level was up. I could tell when he made the phone call to me that he was interested in this project.
This is the last outpost in America. This is, you know, when Daniel Boone would have run out of every place else, this is where he would have wound up.
For a band like us, opportunities like this just don't happen.
We've got this guitar player named Doug, and he's a bit tweaked in the head. He thinks of all these crazy ideas for the band to do. Coming down here to Slab City, and you know, well, we kind of enjoy it.
The band is not about making money, it's about having a good time then. And in order to have a good time, you gotta play fun gigs.
As soon as you, KO, come into the band saying, this is a charity gig, I'll tell you, my first thought is, let's do it.
Just in retrospect, that I did make a lot more money with this band when I was a sub than before I actually got into the band. There's other benefits to not taking the money.
There is no social life to speak of, you know. I started looking at the slab here, and I somehow I saw the picture of the theater being here. And it started coming to me, the picture how it might actually be able to happen, you know. And then I started building. I started with that Cadillac bumper over there, you know, and started making the bumper fence, and the poles went up, and traded some old camp trailers for these buses. I built it for a year and a half before opening day.
Doug had read a book, and it's a murder mystery based in Slab City. He thought, how cool would it be to be in Slab City and do a concert?
As the project started to snowball, I was starting to get a little nervous about the whole thing because it was getting a little too big, too fast.
What did surprise me is the amount of people high up in the industry just running to help us.
After, you know, coming here with KO and Doug, we just felt an affection for this place and felt there was a story that really needed to be told.
There's a lot of who are you, why are you here, and then they tell you who they were, and it was like, oh my God, why are you here?
This was a perfectly mad project. This was something that had no commercial reality, and so it was perfect as a thing to do because it ought to get done.
Things that Stan Goldstein asks you to get involved in generally turn out to be a lot of fun, so we went.
I just got here last night, and then we had the fire pit, and we got to listen to Wayne sing some songs.
Well, we ain't got much money, we got lots of class, and if you don't like our style, kiss my ass, boy.
Well, music brings people together, and it did on Valentine's Day.
What I have done and spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
Actually, I heard they were doing this, and I saw some footage that the drummer Larry took, and I said, you know, if you need an opening act, let me know.
Cleaning up over it today, because you can't stop the rain, but you can carry an umbrella. You can greet your pain with a handshake. You see,
K.O. sent me an email about Slab City, and in fact, he sent me several emails about Slab City, and after about 6 or 8 emails about Slab City, I still didn't know what the hell he was talking about, and thought, well, it's a good mystery, let's go.
If you just come on and rescue me, I need your love, I really do. I need your love to pull me through, baby. Well, now.
I mean, there's a difference between shows that are done for money and shows that are done for love. And when people who do shows for money do shows for love, they give it the right stuff, but they don't necessarily do it in the way they would normally do it.
I had Amy, she was on the focus controls, and she was in sync with Elliot, who was on the bucket, who was swinging the crane. We got one particular set that was in rhythm with the music. The camera landed right when a particular horn set was going off. It went right to a guitar solo when it was going off. It went right to a drum solo when it was going off. Everything fell into place, so we needed to be where it needed to be at the right time. And when that happens, it's a lot of fun.
And there was one incredible move where she was wailing and the band was wailing, and he made this gorgeous thing, and it was just, Fuzz did this, I did that, it was all...
Took a wrong turn at that fork in the road. He ended up here with me. Not like got to say is, now baby, your soul is mine.